Monetary policy is the process by which the monetary authority of a country controls the penny of a state or government, the supply of money and loans a bank can offer, often targeting a rate of interest for the purpose of promoting economic growth and stability. The official goals usually include relatively stable prices and low unemployment. Monetary economics provides insight into how to craft optimal monetary policy.
The Federal Reserve has many roles, but its single most important responsibility is to control the nation's money supply. Remember that monetary policy is changes to the money supply in order to achieve particular macroeconomic goals, and in the U.S., the Fed controls monetary policy and the money supply. Making more money available, expansionary policy, makes it easier to spend, so aggregate demand increases. Making less money available, contractionary policy, makes it more difficult to spend, so aggregate demand falls.
Easy and tight money. Easy money, in the most literal sense, money that is easily acquired. Academically speaking, the term specifically denotes a condition in the money supply. Easy money occurs when the Federal Reserve allows cash flow to build up within the banking system. This lowers interest rates and makes it easier for banks and lenders to loan money. Money is therefore easily acquired by borrowers. Tight money. A situation in which money or loans are very difficult to obtain in a given country. If you do have the opportunity to secure a loan, then interest rates are usually extremely high.
A question of matching. Dito yung monetary and credit policy ay must be in condition. Tsaka dito iniwasan din na umabot sa malalang sitwasyon kasi yung pagmamatch nila sa money, supply, level of investment, production, at income ay dapat din mabilis kasi may posibilidad na may stop yung paggawa nila. Tapos dito din, di dapat nabilisan yung paggawa ng pera kasi may oras na yung rate ng investment, production at income ay magiging mababa kasi mahirap malaman yung eksaktong movement ng production at income kasi nasa monthly basis siya. Pero yung pagsiset ng money supply ay madali lang kasi may monthly basis siya tsaka weekly basis. Next, why high prices tell us? So, ano nga ba ang mataas na presyo para sa atin? Una sinasabi dito ay ang price level na kung saan ang pera ay ginagawa sa mahabang oras at panahon. So dito, nagiging overwork ang mga machine na ginagamit sa paggawa ng pera na nagdudulot ng maraming dahilan. Halimbawa, yung mga makina na madaling masira kasi nasusobrahan sa paggawa. Pangalawa, yung pagkakaroon ng overtime sa mga worker. So, dito nababayaran yung oras na tinatrabaho nila. So, nagkakahulugan lamang na yung production sa isang kumpanya ay tumaas kaya nagkaroon ng pagtaas ng presyo. Sinasabi pa dito yung kapag ang isang product ay less supply, so nagde-develop din siya ng high price. Kasi nga, doon di ba sa law of supply and demand, kapag mababa yung supply, tumataas yung presyo. So, sinasabi dito yung mababang supply ay nagdudulot din ng pagtaas ng presyo. Pero, dito sa pagsaset ng high price is malaki ding advantage sa mga manufacturers kasi mas malaki yung tutubuin nila dito.
A micro look at money. In our daily experience, money comes in different forms. In pieces of paper or in coins, which somehow enable the wife to buy food, keep the children happy in going to school, and help us get to the office more conveniently than by walking. In checking accounts, which our parents keep at the commercial bank, which enable them to issue checks to pay for items like Meralco bills and school fees.
Two great mysteries dominate our lives, love and money. What is love is a question that has been endlessly explored in stories, songs, books, movies, and television. But the same cannot be said about the question, what is money? It's not surprising that monetary theory hasn't inspired any blockbuster movies, but it was not even mentioned at the schools most of us attended. For most of us, the question, where does money come from, brings to mind a picture of the mint printing bills and stamping coins. Money, most of us believe, is created by the government. It's true, but only to a point. Those metal and paper symbols of value we usually think of as money are indeed produced by an agency of the federal government called the Mint. But the vast majority of money is not created by the Mint. It is created in huge amounts every day by private corporations known as banks. Most of us believe that banks lend out money that has been entrusted to them by depositors. Easy to picture, but not the truth. In fact, banks create the money they loan, not from the bank's own earnings, not from the money deposited, but directly from the borrower's promise to repay. The borrower's signature on the loan papers is an obligation to pay the bank the amount of the loan plus interest, or lose the house, the car, whatever asset was pledged as collateral. That's a big commitment from the borrower. What does the same signature require of the bank? The bank gets to conjure into existence the amount of the loan and just write it into the borrower's account. Sound far-fetched? Surely that can't be true. But it is.
Peso from dollars. The view of money as a debt is helpful in seeing how many money is created because a debt must arise on the basic actual financial transactions. A relatively significant asset of BSP is the international reserve.
This is the first time Joanne and Rolando Agumbay have been home in 2 years. They left Manila to work in the Middle East to give their family here a better life. Now they see firsthand that the money they send home every month no longer goes as far as it used to.
It's worth almost 10% less. For every 1,000 reals we'd send, you could get 11,000 pesos. Now that's down to 10,000. We've little other choice than to take on second jobs just to be able to make up the difference in what we send home.
There are now over 10 million Filipinos working abroad. They're considered national heroes. The money they send home helps keep the Philippine economy afloat, along with the influx of international call centers, expanding exports, and a tourism boom. But success has created an unusual problem for the Philippines, a strong local currency.
10 years ago, an average of $1 to 200 million US was being traded here on a daily basis. That figure is now closer to $1 billion US. The central bank has been seen to be buying dollars in the currency market to temper the Philippine peso's appreciation.
This year, overseas Filipino workers are expected to have sent home some $24 billion US by this Christmas. That will probably make the peso even stronger, a double-edged sword as far as many here are concerned.
So the structure is such that of the economy was that the services sector is the one really pushing us up. But with the appreciation of the peso, there's a lot of adjustments that need to be made.
Regional economists agree that the progress the Philippines has made recently has been long overdue. The country was known as the laggard of Asia for decades. So whatever adjustments it will need to make now are a small price to pay for finally losing that title. Margo Ortigas, Al Jazeera, Manila.
Commercial banks and rural banks do not receive deposits as passive money keeper through the set of the loan that they give out and the web of arrangement of rediscounting the BSP. They generate additional deposits which often a multiple of the original.
My bank treats me like gold. Here, I don't fill up forms. I don't fall in line. When I use other banks' ATMs, I never get charged a fee. And every time I withdraw, they let me know as added safety. Does your bank make you feel this special?
Open an account with just one ID. Switch to the new Security Bank. You deserve better.
Kung hindi pa kayo ready sa mga complex investments gaya ng stock market o mutual funds, you can always start with the most basic. The easiest and most common way of saving is by putting your money in a bank. Surprisingly, marami pa sa ating mga kababayan ang nai-intimidate sa bangko. Ang dami ko pang kilalang itinatago lamang ang naipong pera sa alkansya o lumang kahon ng sapatos. Alam nyo ba na 500 pesos lang ang minimum na halagang kailangan para makapagbukas ng isang typical bank account? Siguro, iniisip mo naman bakit ka pa magpapakahirap na pumunta sa bangko kung okay na naman ang pera mo sa loob ng isang lumang medyas sa iyong aparador? Narito ang mga dahilan kung bakit. Una, mas protektado ang iyong pera maging sa magnanakaw, sa ondoy o kahit anong kalamidad. Ma-hold up man, ma-ondoy o kahit masunog ang branch kung saan ka nag-open, protektado pa rin ang pera mo. Pangalawa, protektado rin ang pera mo sa pinakamalaki nitong kalaban, ang sarili mo. Dahil mas hassle mag-withdraw, mas hindi mo ito magagalaw. Mas makakaipon ka tuloy. Kahit pa sabihin nating may 24/7 banking na at napaka-convenient mang mag-transact over the phone, through the internet o kahit sa ATM, iba pa rin pag ang pera mo ay nasa kabilang kwarto lamang. Pangatlo, kikita ka pa. Bagamat hindi kasing laki ng maaari mong kitain sa mga higher profile investments, mas mainam pa rin ito kaysa hayaan yung kumita lamang ng amag ang pera ninyo sa aparador. Sa bahay mo, Natutulog lang ang pera mo pero sa bangko nagtratrabaho ito. Pinapautang ito ng bangko sa iba at kumikita ng interest. May porsyento ka ngayon doon. At ang kagandahan nito, hindi mo na rin problema ang pagsingil.